It's Friday night, and live on 2K Sports, we're going to bring you the NBA in all its excitement. Our broadcast team tonight, on one side, Greg Anthony. On the other side, Steve Smith. And on the sideline, David Aldridge. I'm Kevin Harlan. DA, it's all yours.
Well, Kyrie Irving rediscovered his maternal lineage with the White Mountain family of the Standing Rock Sioux tribe. He lost his mother at a young age, and by connecting with her roots, he's found a piece of himself. The tribe gave him the name Little Mountain. Kevin?
Great story, DA. Thank you. Fantastic backcourt facing off tonight in this one, Smitty. Let me ask you, do you think this is a guard-centric league right now?
Kevin, it is. And no matter how tall you are and what position, pretty much 90% of the guys now can dribble, they can pass, they can shoot. We have guys that are 7-footers that we're calling guards. So I think right now this is a guard-oriented league.
And the Clippers starting 5. Under down low at 4 with Harrell in the middle. Beverly and Williams, the guard tandem. And it's George in at the 3 spot. And looking at the Nets, they've got Joe Harris. Durant is out there with Wilson Chandler. Then it's Jordan. And it's Irving in at the point guard position. Now here's Williams. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Greg, I'm just so impressed with the level of finesse and craftiness that Lou Williams always plays with.
And Kevin, you don't stay a perennial 6th Man of the Year candidate at Williams' age without having more than a few tricks up your sleeve. He's so good in tight spaces and can find a way to get a shot up where others just have to kick it out.
And he can't get the first one.
You look at the trajectory of Williams' career. 2nd-round pick, started slow, but his game has aged like a fine wine.
He hits the second from the line.
And despite a fair amount of turnover, the Clippers have made the playoffs 7 out of the last 8 years.
I am so surprised. When you lose Chris Paul, Blake Griffin, and DeAndre Jordan, you expect a complete rebuild. But the team stayed competitive throughout, and now they're well positioned into the future. Man, it is tough holding down Kyrie. Smooth release on that shot.
Here's George, and it's blocked by Jordan. Harris outside. It's Chandler high post. Irving for 3. The shot missing, and the Clippers will go the other way with it. Outside Leonard. Launches a 3. Williams' shot is off.
Defensively, it's hard to account for everything. They gambled off him, and it worked.
Irving against Beverly. Offensive rebound. Jordan. And that one is good with the extra effort on the glass.
What I like about that play, DeAndre Jordan not just looking to corral the miss, he's looking to finish the job.
A little over a minute 30 into this first quarter. Here's Beverly. Good D by Irving. For Brooklyn, they've gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Outside, KD. And a miss there on the triple.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the 3.
And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by George. Brooklyn's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Pass to Irving. They get a hand on it. From 13, whistle blows, basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play.
That's a man's play right there. Kyrie doing what the defender doesn't want him to do. And one opportunity.
Well, a lot of rough time for Irving in his final year with the Celtics. Opted out, and obviously Greg wanted a change.
And quickly zeroed in on Brooklyn as a destination His time in Boston had clearly come to an end by the finale of last season. Now joins up with a new stacked team in Brooklyn.
We know he's one of the best offensive players in the league. What I've seen lately from Kyrie is an improvement in his focus on the defensive end.
And the Clippers decide to take their first time out here.
A career best season for Kyrie Irving in 2018-19. Scoring just as great as ever, but it was the other areas, playmaking, rebounding, defense, where he made tremendous strides.
Passes it to Harrell. And again, unable to change momentum here. And the Celtics expected Kyrie to become a better passer and defender in Boston.
They felt he had the capability. You could argue that those improvements have elevated him from a great scorer to a great player in our league.
And it's Leonard with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Clippers. 7-point differential. Leonard on the wing. Kyrie Irving grabs the miss.
Even though he missed it, this is the exact play your offense is designed to produce.
And there's Jordan putting it right back in.
The uncanny ability to time the tip in. He does this night in and night out.
Williams kicks to Harrell. Dishes it to Leonard. Now Beverly. Clock at 6. The Clippers need to get off a shot. Here's Leonard. The turnaround jumper. Count it.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Hey, if you're not going to fight over, you're essentially giving the shooter the look he wants.
Here's Jordan, and DeAndre Jordan throws it down.
Well, the thing about Kyrie, he draws so much defensive attention, someone's often left open.
Clippers trail by 9. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Shoots from 12. That's good on the jump shot. Leonard's got his second basket of the night.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
It makes sense, right? You're trying to get off to a fast start, and he can help with that.
And finished off by KD.
Slashing in for the hammer, KD, showing how to punish the rim.
Los Angeles has gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Beverly finds George. And it's KD with the rebound. Jordan trying to free himself up. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
Fantastic timing. Durant able to beat everyone to the ball, then goes right back up.
And the pass to Leonard. And he makes that one. Leonard's got 6 points. Here's Irving. He has 6. Outside, KD. And DeAndre Jordan throws it down.
And DeAndre is one of the best in the business in that situation. You let him sneak in behind you, and you're going to pay.
Leonard inside. Chandler on him. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
I mean, those huge hands of Kawhi Leonard give him great control of the ball, very sparing with his turnovers.
And for Kawhi, he never seems like he's forcing the issue offensively.
I mean, he has studied the post games of Michael Jordan, and being able to score at all three levels has made the game easy. With his strength and his turnaround jumper, he can get his shot off with ease.
The first free throw is good.
Many thought the Raptors or Lakers would land Kawhi, but in the end, he came to the Clippers to write his own legacy. Returning to Southern Cal, where he grew up, was a big part of his decision. The big surprise was how Kawhi was out recruiting other stars behind the scenes to join him with the Clippers.
And so he makes both from the line.
We've seen him put a lot of pressure on the defense and then cash in at the line.
Irving from long range hits the three-point bomb. He's got 9.
And boy, have they come out strong, really pounding the offensive board for second chance points.
Bounce pass from Beverly. Here's Leonard. Brooklyn with the rebound. Jordan's got his 6th rebound on the night. And there's Chandler. That's good on the assist by Irving.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Beverly, the pass to Leonard. Puts it up. And he overshot that one, missing.
You expect him to make that, especially from that distance.
Stolen by George. And here we go. Fast break. Beverly's got it. A 3 from Leonard. Again, Leonard missing. Brooklyn leading by 14. From 18 feet away. Again, the Nets for 2.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
Now, here's Beverly. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now
good.
a 3-point play chance here for him.
Shot's good.
I love this about Patrick
Shooting
Beverly.
one.
He's just a fighter. He's never going to back down. Well, you talk about someone who's an absolute piranha on defense, and that is Patrick Beverly. Gives you no room to get comfortable and is a thorn in his assignment side.
Here's what Brooklyn's going with right now. Allen's checked in for Jordan. Taurean Prince comes in for Wilson Chandler. LeVert's checked in for Joe Harris. And Dinwiddie subbed in for Kyrie Irving. That's good from Beverly. And Smitty with Beverly and his defense, it's not like he turns it on or off.
Nope, he's always going full speed on defense. It's been his calling card as a player for years now, and it's what he's made his name on in the NBA.
Hands it from downtown.
And off to an incredible start here early from long range.
Pass to Shamet. And here is Green. Shoots over KD. Here's Zubac. Oh!
Yes.
Goodness. Doing his job on the glass and doing it with force.
And Greg, it's not everybody in the league who can make those kinds of plays.
You know, this is one of his specialties, keeping plays alive, creating second chance opportunities.
And the shot goes in. And that's now 11 points for Kevin Durant.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
Beverly finds Zubac. Now, here's Shamet. LeVert defending, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
It was a busy rookie season for Landry Shamet. He got off to a hot start in Philadelphia, but was traded near the deadline to the Clippers. Slotted in as a starter there and looked great.
It's his first trip to the line.
And converted more than 4 out of every 5 free throw attempts last year, so just solid at the line.
And he knocks down the first one. And last year for Shamet, even with the trade from Philadelphia, still very productive.
Reason why the shooting from outside is what jumps out at you. Rarely do you ever see a rookie come in and shoot over 40% from deep like Shamet did.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. Nets leading by 14. And here's LeVert. He's been patient so far, nothing on the scoreboard yet. Durant, no good.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Now, here's Zubac. Outside, George. Los Angeles with another miss.
And for his offense, this has just been a brutal period.
Beverly against Dinwiddie. That shot missing. Great D that time from Green. Clippers trail by 14. Beverly feeling it out a bit. Pass to Shamet. Shoots over LeVert. And that one's good, Shamet. Brooklyn's gone 3 of 6, 50% from deep so far tonight. Dinwiddie against George. Prince, right side. And the rejection by Zubac. 4-on-3 break. Here's Shamet. The dish to George. Kevin Durant with the rebound.
To me, there's a fine line between being aggressive and just flat out forcing it. His inability to make shots right now is sinking the ship.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
They established the pace. They made shots. This is why they're way out in front.
Here's Beverly. Kevin Durant picking up that last basket. So many NBA players now have their talented children playing in the NBA or in college and will soon be in the NBA. Smitty, whose kids stand out to you as potential superstars?
Hey, Kevin, Dale Curry, for sure.
No, wait. Okay, I could have gotten that one. Steph Curry. Who else, though? Who else catches your eye?
I think up and coming, LeBron's kid, Shaq's son, D Wade's, and that's what you love. You see a lot of these guys, and it's great for me. I remember when they were little, Kevin, and now seeing them winning championships, being able to play on that stage is unbelievable.
Caruth is checked in for Brooklyn. That one misses.
A really good second-round pick out of Arkansas. Beverly fits perfectly in that 3-and-D role.
Caruth passes to Dinwiddie. LeVert against George. Now here's LeVert. He's tightly guarded. Off with the layup.
And on the glass so far, it hadn't even been close.
And that one's good, Shamet. Shamet's got 6 points.
I love the patience Beverly has developed with the ball in his hands. Terrific find.
LeVert kicks to Dinwiddie. He feeds it to Allen. And it's Allen slamming it down.
They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
And it's helped them build an early lead. They just need to stay aggressive.
Now here's Beverly. And it's sent back by Allen. And it's sent back by Allen.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Caruth was the 40th pick and wasn't expected to contribute, Greg, in year 1, but his strong play as a rookie has helped rescue a Nets team that was teetering on the brink with the loss of Caris LeVert.
You know, they had guys who could shoot and they had guys who could defend, but no one who could do both. Caruth can hit open threes, and with that 7'2" wingspan, a factor defensively.
First free throw is good. Both shots good from the stripe. 1:19 left to play in the first quarter. George finds Zubats. Now Shamet. Outside, George. Brooklyn with the rebound.
He has gone ice cold this quarter, obviously not helping their cause.
And again, no good by Brooklyn. And so Green will bring it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. Down by 15. And Green slams it in.
But what about the athletic ability of Green? A real powerhouse who just knows how to bring the hammer down.
Here's Dinwiddie. The Clippers getting the bucket. Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation. And Dinwiddie over to help. Passes it to Shamet. Back to Beverly. Some nice ball movement by the Clippers. George with the ball. No points in the game yet for him. And it's sent back by Allen.
I don't know how many misses that is in a row, but I know it's ugly.
The pass to LeVert. And an overpowering first quarter effort. Already a double-digit advantage. Nets lead by 13. The second quarter coming up right after this break, so don't go anywhere. And this team has shown their toughness and determination, and Kyrie Irving talks about what he sees in his teammates.
What's going to separate us is how close we are, and when we're in the trenches together, I'm looking to my left and to my right and knowing that these guys have my back.
They certainly do.
This team has assembled some hard-nosed, unselfish players. No better group for Irving to surround himself with.
And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And the Nets have been rolling right along here, haven't they?
You could see they were well prepared defensively coming into this one.
Yes, what they do, they take away the things that teams like to do offensively, also keeping them out of sync.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. And Brooklyn looking who they've got. Dinwiddie runs the point with LeVert flanking him. Jared Allen is out there with Prince, and it's Caruge in at the small forward. All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, guys, one of the things that the NBA has been forward thinking about is always accepting new ideas. And they've got a bunch of them on the table in recent weeks. A mid-season tournament, a postseason play-in tournament, maybe even reducing the 82-game regular season schedule. Now, all of these would be very bold moves, but Commissioner Adam Silver has always demonstrated a willingness to think outside the box. Kevin?
DA, great assessment, good report, thank you so much. Now, Shamet. Paul George missing from long range. Here's Dinwiddie, and they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Look at the unselfishness by Prince. Doesn't have what he wants, keeps the ball moving.
And the 6'6" point guard, Spencer Dinwiddie, second-round pick of the Detroit Pistons in 2014. You know, Greg, they might have wished they held on to him.
One of the most improved players in our league. Last season, he signed that 4-year, $48 million extension from the Nets, rewarding his growth.
One shot.
You know, Smitty, every team at some point faces some locker room turmoil. How tough is it to balance team chemistry?
You know, it's very tough. Sometimes you have those 1 or 2 player additions that it just changes the dynamic of your team. Sometimes you lose a leader. He might not be the best player. Then a lot of times guys are playing for contracts, and some guys get a little bit upset because they figure they're playing for their individual success versus team. But when you have that right chemistry, it is beautiful. Coming off a scoreless first quarter, he's found a little rhythm here.
Here's Leonard. A beautiful reverse layup. Leonard's got 10 points.
Love the aggressiveness. Kawhi very active, very focused on the job at hand.
Irving double team. Pass to Allen. And JaMychal Green picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Harris is checked in for the Nets. Irving passes to Jordan.
One of the most powerful dunkers in this league. DeAndre, though, showing off his creativity.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
And it's Shamet missing.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area. And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Here's Williams following the three-pointer by Brooklyn. Fades and shoots, and it's Leonard missing. Williams against Irving. He kicks to Dinwiddie. Outside Jordan. And Harris wide open. He shoots, and it's good. Assisting on the play was Jordan. Harris has got a pair of triples in the second now for Brooklyn. Williams finds Leonard, takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely. He's got 12.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Pass to Irving. Feeds to Allen. And slam dunk by Allen.
They just won't miss. I mean, this is incredible.
Good shooting can be contagious. You see the confidence running through this team right now.
And that one's good, Shamet.
Beautiful location on the pass as usual. Led his man perfectly.
Irving against Williams. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's going to be on Montrezl Harrell.
DeAndre is very skilled at going up into contact. Tough for the defense to be able to stop him without fouling.
And after spending his first NBA decade with the Clippers, DeAndre Jordan bounced around last season. Remains a supreme athlete and rebounder, though, at that center position.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first one falls. And a nightly double-double threat is DeAndre Jordan, but some dissatisfaction with his play last season. Greg, what was that?
Well, I felt like his impact has tailed off just a bit from his peak with the Clippers. Sometimes the great athletes have more of an adjustment as they enter their 30s.
So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe.
And it's intriguing. Early on, critics questioned DeAndre's commitment to the game, but boy, has he answered them back.
Brooklyn's gone 5 of 9 when they put up the three-point shot tonight. Inside, Dinwiddie. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. 9 points for Spencer Dinwiddie.
Man, just adding insult to injury. He just waltzes inside and extends this lead.
An uncontested shot at the rim, you have to compete at all times.
Now Irving, following the three-point attempt by Lou Williams. The shot's good from Irving.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Pass to Leonard. Gets that one to fall. That's his 6th field goal. He has shot the ball 12 times.
Shots are just flowing for him right now, having a really strong quarter.
And slam dunk by Harris.
Of the two offenses here tonight, you can tell theirs is just a bit more in sync.
They've had better patience, better shot selection so far, but we still have a long way to go.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
Irving surveying the floor. Kicks to Dinwiddie. Durant against Green. The jump hook, and Durant puts it in. KD's got 15 points.
Durant has one thing on his mind. When he gets the ball in close, attack.
Outside Williams. Here's Leonard. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Leonard's got 10 points in the quarter.
And this team's struggles are not his fault. He's putting in work at the offensive end.
Dinwiddie outside. Back to Irving. Fires from deep. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. The pass to Leonard. And Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
You have to give it up for Kawhi right now. He is wearing out the defense.
Williams against Irving. That one's not going to go. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. Shamet kicks to Williams. Double team on Williams. On the wing, Green. Off the left rim and out.
Missed opportunity, wide open from mid-range. He would love to get that one back.
Yep, it counts. 11 points in the game.
Defensively, they've had no answer for him this period, and he continues to stay aggressive.
Williams looking over the floor. Here's Leonard, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's on Kevin Durant.
The dribble drive, yet another tool in Leonard's extensive arsenal, earns him a trip to the line.
On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe.
And a very steady season for him at the charity stripe last year. He was right at 85%.
And he makes the first. You know, Smitty, NBA referees, officials now have a presence on social media that's aiming at educating fans on calls and why they're made.
Yes, and I love it, Kevin, if you have these demos and talk about plays and games and situations that you're educating fans. It's just that fans look at it when these referees, who are human, miss calls, and then they want to re-show these plays that they missed. We still got to understand they're human and they're going to miss some calls.
Well said, Steve. Now, here is Irving. 11 points in the game. Chandler kicks to Irving. Good. Irving's got 13.
Slithering off the pick and roll, Kyrie makes the right decision to keep it himself.
Pass to Zubac. And out of bounds as Brooklyn gains possession. Brooklyn's gone 2 of 4 from three-point range so far in the second quarter. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there.
You too.
And here are the Clippers now. Williams against Irving. Now here's Williams. He's guarded closely. Pass to Leonard. The basket is good off the assist from Williams. Williams has got his 4th assist in this one. And so it's Durant with it. He'll bring it up for Brooklyn. Passes to Irving. Over Leonard, and it's Brooklyn scoring again.
Difficult guarding Kyrie. He's comfortable from any range and willing to take what the defense gives him.
Chandler with the steal. The baseline J. It's rebounded by Lou Williams. Los Angeles has gone 0 of 2 from deep here in the second. To the inside. Rebounded by the Nets. On the wing, Chandler. Wide open. That one goes in.
The minute KD gets the ball, all eyes are on him. That leaves a wide open man.
Shamet kicks to Williams. Williams double team. Zubats, that's good. Zubats has got his second bucket of the game to go.
That was a great pass once the double team came over. He hit the wide open man perfectly.
Harris passes to Durant, and then Durant with the dunk.
And you remember there were questions about KD's athleticism going into the 2007 draft. None now. He can throw it down with the best of them.
And the Clippers call time here.
And he might not be a household name just yet, but Joe Harris is one of the game's true dead-eye marksmen. You can make the case he's the most underrated shooter in the league.
And Brooklyn making a change here. LeVert's checked in. And then for Los Angeles, George is checked in for Harrell, and it's Patrick Beverley in for Lou Williams. Maybe not the most famous beard in the league, but Joe Harris's beard last year, Greg, drawing some notice in the NBA.
The lumberjack look belying his feathery touch. Good size and strength, enabling him to play the small forward position when needed.
And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
Another foul would give him 3 before the half. Something to keep an eye on, guys.
LA's gone 0 of 2 from deep here in the second. Chandler comes with a double team. The 3 from George. And it's Durant with the rebound.
You know what? He's just stone cold right now. Really not sure if he's their best option offensively as they try to get back in this game.
Now, here is Irving. 15 points in the game. Lets the 3 fly. They get it back. Jordan. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
You gotta love the intensity of DeAndre, finding a way to be aggressive and get to the line.
This is his second trip to the free throw line.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First one falls for him. Well, last season, for sure, Greg, a bit of a journey for DeAndre Jordan as he went from the Mavericks to the Knicks before his free agency. Now he is a part of Brooklyn.
And both KD and Kyrie took pay cuts to get Jordan on board. Still a factor with his size and defense, despite a lackluster year in 2019. Nets are hoping he can find his magic and be a force once again.
And so Jordan nails both of them. The Clippers shooting at an even 50% from the floor here in the second quarter. Zubats kicks to Beverley. And there's the call on DeAndre Jordan. That's foul number 2 for him. Allen's checked in for Jordan. Leonard finds Zubats. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist. Zubac has got 4 points now in the quarter.
Kawhi has all the physical gifts, and the one thing I love, he really can pass.
Leonard with the steal. The pass to George. And it's sent back by Allen. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Clippers will retain possession. Rodions Kurucs, he's checked in for Brooklyn. George passes to Beverly, and the layup's good off the glass. Beverly's got 6.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
And on the way from Irving for 3, it's hauled in by Zubac. Zubac has got 6 rebounds here tonight.
Well, he was in rhythm, hitting 2 threes in the opening quarter, but hasn't made one since.
And the feed from George couldn't be better. The timing, the placement, everything about that dish was pinpoint.
Here's Irving. He's got 15. Chalk up 2 there. He's got 17.
I love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
I'm impressed with their intensity tonight. They came in focused, and they've executed.
And he's got such a great touch and feel around the basket. He made that reverse look easy.
Pass to LeVert. Back to Irving. 5 on the clock. Lets it go. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. George looking around. Pass to Leonard. Can't hit that one. What a performance for Kyrie Irving. He has been the story for the Brooklyn Nets. Setting up teammates and getting buckets. He is looking as determined as ever. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks a lot. Kyrie, what were you all focusing on coming into the game tonight?
I come out with a intense focus and intensity that other teams can't match. Just doing whatever it takes to keep our tempo. Guys are in a great rhythm when we have a great tempo. So just trying to get everybody involved and do whatever it takes to win.
Well, we'll see if you can keep playing at your pace in the second half. Thanks a lot. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back to 2K Sports, everybody. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. Let's talk about that first half. Kyrie Irving was red hot to start the first. He ended up with 17 points, 2 rebounds, and 6 assists. And from what we saw so far from the Nets, Kenny, what's your takeaway?
What a true demonstration of dominance. They made a commitment to owning the glass, and they made good on it. Blocking out, competing hard in traffic. That's the way you should play on both ends of the court.
And over to Shaq. Now your take on the Clippers.
Not pretty to watch how they get torched in the low post, Ernie. When they were playing defense in the post, you know me, Ernie. Barbecue chicken alert, barbecue chicken alert. This team is going to have to up the pressure, play more physical in the second half, start a fight, throw some bowls. Let's go.
Thanks for joining us, folks. We're now just a few minutes away from the start of the third quarter.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Kawhi Leonard really has his fingerprints all over this one.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
This is his challenge, to continue to dominate, to help them try to close strong here in the second half.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Nets leading by 23. Setting the floor for the Clippers. The two stars, George and Leonard, fill up the forward slots. Beverly and Williams, the guard tandem. And it's Harrell in at the 5. And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, Kenny Atkinson, who's a native of Long Island, now has his dream job, coaching the Brooklyn Nets. Now, he doesn't need praise or recognition. Instead, he's fueled by the fear of failure. He says, I always feel like I'm one banana peel away from never being in the NBA again. And Kevin, he's got his team playing with that same determination.
David, he sure does. Thank you very much.
I think you underestimate the strength of Kevin Durant. Despite his slender frame, able to power through for the and one.
And Steve, it is so rare to see someone as agile at the rim as KD.
You're so right, Kevin. And now he can take contact, adjust in midair, and still convert with ease. Also can slam it down if he gets a step. His great field goal percentage over the years is because he's an elite finisher at the rim and mid-range.
Free throw drops for KD. And even after the Achilles tear for Durant in the 2019 finals, he got a huge contract after he opted out.
Most teams felt they were willing to pay him while he rehabbed for a year. That was the case as the Nets gave him a 4-year max money deal. His next chapter is underway as he changed his number to 7.
Here's Beverly, following the basket by Kyrie Irving. Back to Harrell. George against Durant. And George, here we go. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's on Kevin Durant.
Well, for so much of what Paul George brings to the table, you have to start with his defensive impact. He is one of the top defenders in the league at his position, if not the best.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
You throw good, Paul George. You look at George with all he does, Greg, you sometimes forget how good his perimeter defense is.
Well, I mean, his teammates and coaches won't ever forget about the impact he has on that end. Even when George isn't scoring or the shot isn't falling, he is still a monster on the floor just with his defense alone.
And he can't hit the second. Brooklyn's gotten a lot of looks from outside tonight, 5 of 12. A nice shot by Irving.
Terrific game plan coming out of halftime. A perfect 3 for 3 from the field.
George against KD. George, no good.
At some point, when you recognize someone's this out of rhythm, you have to shift to something else.
Jordan. Oh,
goodness. Terrific.
What I like here, even with the big lead, they continue to execute their offense.
They've taken nothing for granted. You can see they're playing the moment rather than the score.
Now here's Harrell. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. George, no good.
Ooh, they've come out ice cold to start this half. 3 misses and as many attempts.
Outside Durant, beyond the arc. It's not going to go for him. So Los Angeles will take it the other way.
But only the first miss of the second half. They've come out here with authority.
That was the first make of the half. 1 for 4 now. Let's see if that gets them going.
And wow, you just have to love the motor on Montrezl Harrell when he's on the floor. Great on the glass, and he just plays with such a fire.
One shot.
And with Harrell, you can see how his energy spreads to the rest of the team.
Reminds me a bit of what Fareed used to bring to teams. Harrell is also undersized, but boy, he makes up for it in so many ways.
Harris misses. For Los Angeles, they've gotten just one of their first 4 shots to fall since coming out of the locker room at the break. Now Harrell. Passes it to Beverly. He dishes it to Leonard. And Harrell wide open. He shoots. No good with the triple. And so it's Irving. He brings it up for Brooklyn. Back to Harris. Down low, Jordan kicks to Chandler. Shoots over Leonard. Can't hit from the low block. The Clippers shooting around 41% on the night. Here's Harrell, and Harrell slams it in.
I mean, a dunk machine dating back to high school. Montrezl Harrell is an absolute monster around the rim.
Now here's Jordan. He's got 15. And there's the call on Patrick Beverly. That's his first foul. And Brooklyn making a change here. Dinwiddie's checked in. Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. George against KD. 5 to shoot. Stolen by George. And here we go. George heading to the hoop. And Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
That's lit right there, courtesy of Kawhi's natural explosiveness.
Dinwiddie finds Durant. KD draws the double. The Nets working the ball around now. Dinwiddie with the bucket. The Clippers have gone 3 of 7 on field goal attempts here in the second half. Beverly dishes to Harrell. There's the pass to Leonard. And Dinwiddie over to help. And Harrell slams it in.
Terrific pass. That's the unselfishness you want to see. Beverly's all about the team.
Now here's Durant. He's got 20. Harris outside. Fires the 3. Rebound by Harrell. The Clippers have gone an even 50% from the floor here in the third quarter. 4 of 8. Here's George. Good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist. Williams has got 6 assists now in the game.
And looking a lot better now, but still a long way to go to get back into this one.
Very nice stretch from them, but the reason why they're not into this game, they have to get some stops.
And last season, Montrezl Harrell absolutely came alive for the Clippers.
He's always played with energy, but was more focused and made the most of his chances. You like to see him provide a little more on the glass, but make no mistake, he's a great finisher at the rim.
That's good from Durant.
Kevin Durant as a rookie to Kevin Durant right now. The difference is he's comfortable being a vocal leader.
And the Clippers making a switch here. Green's checked in. Durant hits them both. And here's Beverly. 8 points for him. Pass to Green. Rejected by Harris. And finished off by KD.
Former NBA scoring champion KD likes the looks he's seeing tonight, applying constant pressure on the offensive end.
Pass to Harrell. That falls. Nice feed that time from George. George has got his 6th assist on the night. To the paint. And then Durant with the dunk.
And slams it home and gets some camera time on the end of it.
He did. He spent a while up on that rim, didn't he? Beverly, the pass to Harrell. To the middle, he's looking for Leonard and finds him.
You see the power right there from Kawhi. Absorbs contact and able to convert right through it.
3 trips to the line so far for him in this one. So for the Nets, Allen comes in for DeAndre Jordan, and it's Prince in for Wilson Chandler.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
And Leonard no good on that one.
Kawhi was drafted 15th overall in 2011. If they had a redraft, I wonder what number he would go down.
And he's really made the most of his opportunities today. I mean, he needs to keep working for those kinds of looks.
Here's George. Spencer Dinwiddie picking up that last basket. Harrell with it. He's picked up by KD. Down low. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And perhaps the most shocking news of the NBA offseason, Greg, the trade of Paul George. Nobody saw that coming.
It took a ransom of draft picks to get him off the Thunder. Kawhi Leonard recruited him to join him on the Clippers, and Paul obliged by demanding a trade. Came together quickly and caused a major power shift in the West.
And the first one drops. LeVert's checked in for Harris. And so he hits both. Brooklyn's gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the third. Pass to LeVert. And the rejection by Harrell. Everly with the ball. 8 points for him. And George kicks to Leonard. Leonard draws the double. Here's Green. And it's sent back by KD.
You forget, Durant has the reach of a center. He can provide rim protection.
Dinwiddie against Leonard. Now here's LeVert. Defense right on him. Clock at 4. From deep, Prince. That one no good. And the Clippers will come the other way. Here's George. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
He's made 3 of his 4 free throw attempts in the game.
Shooting 2.
And the first one at the line is good. Rodions Kurucs, he's checked in for the Nets. The Clippers also making some changes. Ivica Zubac has checked in for Montrezl Harrell. And Landry Shamet subbed in for Kawhi Leonard. And George drops them both. Here's Dinwiddie. He's got 15. Now the pass to LeVert. Shoots the 3. It's hauled in by Zubac. Zubac has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. In the corner, Shamet with it. Prince against Zubac. Here's Shamet. The lead pass was put in just the right spot. Shamet's got 10 points.
Can't be that easy for him. Gotta body him up down low.
And you have other methods as well. You could deny or you can just front the post.
Now here's Dinwiddie. From the line. And it hung on the rim but wouldn't fall for him. To the inside. And Green slams it in.
Skying high, one of his advantages as a undersized 4.
Brooklyn leading by 19 points. Dinwiddie outside. Allen finds LeVert. Now here's Dinwiddie. Pass to Prince. And they call an illegal screen here.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yes, the last few years, the rules changes have tended to benefit the offenses. This evens things out a bit.
Clippers trailed by 19. And Beverly kicks to Shamet. Green with the ball. Guarded now by Prince. Shamet, a great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and nasty jam.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter. Just served him up.
Pass to LeVert. Here's Karuch to end the drought. It's good from long range. He has 5.
To stretch out the defense, you just need enough guys on the floor who can make that shot.
Passes it to Shamet. Here's Zubac. Rebounded by the Nets. Here's Dinwiddie. 15 points in the game. LeVert with a wide open look. No good from outside.
Can you believe it? He's missed every shot he's taken. Yet this team still continues to hold the lead.
Beverly the pass to Zubac. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Well, Ivica Zubac may not block a lot of shots, but Smitty, he is still a solid defender.
What Zubac does is a great job of challenging players at the rim and provides great help from the weak side. He does rack up a lot of defensive fouls, but hopefully that decreases with time.
Kyrie Irving, he's checked in for Spencer Dinwiddie. Nets leading by 17. Now LeVert. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Irving can't get it to go. Here's Shamet. And again, it's the Clippers missing. Nets shooting 47% from the field in the third. Prince dishes to Irving. And there's the pass to LeVert. Out to the wing. Here's the 3. And it's Karuch missing. And here are the Clippers. They're on a 17-7 run. 1:31 left here in the third quarter. Zubac finds Beverly. Sinks the triple. Beverly's got 11 points.
Right in Beverly's wheelhouse, finding space. Quick release off the catch. Money.
Irving passes to LeVert. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Lob pass to George. And out of bounds as Brooklyn gains possession.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
Williams, he's checked in for Patrick Beverly. .104 left in the third quarter of the game. Now here's LeVert. He's covered by Shamet. Pass to Karuch. No one near him. It's hauled in by Zubac. Zubac has got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Williams against Irving. Outside Williams. Double team on Williams. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Zubac. Wants to get it to Shamet and does. George, that's a 2-pointer. LeVert grabs the miss. Nets leading by 14. Outside Irving. Here's Karuch. He's got 5. Passes it to LeVert. To end the cold streak, and he hits the jumper for 2. And the Nets lead by 16.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Hey, if you're not going to fight over, you're essentially giving the shooter the look he wants.
And so it's Kevin Durant making headlines and highlights for the Brooklyn Nets. After a fantastic quarter, he's sitting on a double-double. And there's nowhere to go but up for him. Right back after this break. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
This is why you preach teamwork. Some of the most spectacular plays are the ones where guys are feeding off one another.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Irving and LeVert are at the 1 and 2. Jared Allen is out there with Prince, and it's Jordan in at the 5 down low. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. Nets leading by 16. Outside Prince. It's stolen by Green. Now here's Shamet. Not a lot of room and contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. And good on the second, so he makes them both. And it's Irving with the ball for the Nets. They lead by 14. Lobs it up for Jordan. Rebound by the Clippers. Zubats has got rebound number 11 for him here tonight. Prince against Williams. Good on the triple.
Boy, they've been terrific from beyond here in the second.
Nets leading by 11. Fourth quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. Three-pointer, LeVert. The shot, no good. So Los Angeles will take it the other way.
So frustrating when you can't get anything to go down as you're trying to help your team finish the job.
Nets shooting so far very efficient all around, about 55%. Here's Irving. Well-placed jumper from the free throw line. Irving's got 24.
The bus driver with the ball in his hand. Kyrie keeps the defenders off balance.
Now the pass to Shamet. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Oh, that's a major league throwdown.
Keeps a tight grip on that rim, too, after the finish. Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the fourth. With some arc, the shot's good. Irving's got 9 points now in just the second half.
He gets to the rim at will. Kyrie, one of the most elusive players you'll ever see.
And the Clippers call time here. And before his scary foot dislocation in November of 2018, Karis LeVert enjoying a breakout season. Greg even garnering some most improved buzz around the NBA.
Yeah, and fortunately, the injury not as bad as it looked initially. Yeah, he's looking to continue that impressive trajectory.
So for the Nets, Wilson Chandler's checked in for Jared Allen. Kevin Durant comes in for Taurean Prince. And Harris subbed in for Karis LeVert. The Clippers also making some changes. Harrell comes in for Ivica Zubac. And it's Leonard in for JaMychal Green. On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, during that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear what Doc Rivers said to his team. His emphasis was for more effort on the defensive end. He said, we have to do a better job of communicating and helping each other out. They're getting too many easy looks. Let's make it hard on them. Kevin, they're going to have to if they're going to slow down the hot shooting of their opponent.
Free throw good from Kawhi Leonard. Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. On the wing, Harris. Back to Irving. Shoots over Leonard. And that one goes long.
And well, he's going to have some explaining to do on the sideline about why he took that shot.
Low percentage chance. If it's not there, give up the rock. Trust your teammates.
Here's Irving. Kawhi Leonard making his last shot. Outside Jordan. And they double up Jordan. Back to Irving. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Jordan. That's 28 points for Kyrie Irving. George finds Harrell to the paint. Here's Williams. Great pass to set up the lay-in.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Nets leading by 6. Outside Irving. And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the fourth. Chandler's shot, good.
Just taking what the defense allows, and that's a shot he'll make all night.
Clippers trail by 8. Outside, George. He can't get it to go. Nice D from Durant. And so it's Harris who will bring it up for the Brooklyn Nets. And plenty of contact on the shot, so 2 free throws coming up. And the veteran Wilson Chandler played at a lot of stops in his career, and he'll always find minutes.
You're so right. With Chandler, you can slot him into the 3 or the 4 in most lineups. Injuries have added up, and he'll usually miss games during the year. But when he's available, he's a big help.
Free throw, Chandler.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
Both good from the line that time. So it's the Clippers now, trailing by 10. Harrell kicks to Williams. Clippers moving the ball around. Inside, here's Leonard. Terrific assist, a nice finish. Solid play all around.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
Now, here is Irving. And they double up Jordan. Pass to Harris. And here is KD. He's covered by Shamet.
Hasn't been able to dial it in from distance. He has just the 1-3, and that was in the first half.
And there's the call on DeAndre Jordan. That will get him his 4th foul of the game. Patrick Beverley, he's checked in for the Clippers. Harrell, the pass to George. And Durant sends it back, and he gets it back. Chandler dishes to Irving. Lobs it up for Jordan. Hammers the alley-oop through.
He entered the league with almost no offensive game. Jordan has worked hard, and tonight you see the fruits of his labor.
Now here's Harrell. That one's good, and the Brooklyn lead is cut down to just 8 points with the bucket from Williams.
Has he risen to the challenge down the stretch, or what? 3 or 4 here in the fourth.
Irving against Leonard. Irving finds KD. And Durant gets double teamed. 6 to shoot. Harris passes to Jordan. Good, and Harris gets the assist. 19 points for Jordan.
Size and strength of DeAndre Jordan, brushing off the defender.
Leonard draws the double. Outside Williams. Back to Beverley. Outside Leonard. To the middle. That one's good, and the Brooklyn lead is cut down to just 8 points with the bucket from Beverley.
When he's not shooting threes, you'll find Patrick Beverley at the rim.
On the wing, Harris. Pass to Jordan. Durant against George. Durant drawing the double team. And a wide open look for Irving. Here's Chandler, and he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
The tenacity on the interior, just battling, bringing that effort and will for second chance points.
Clippers trail by 11. Williams attacking. Yes, that goes in.
Good recognition by Lou. Sees a crack in the defense, has the speed to exploit it.
Brooklyn's gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. Irving finds Durant. Drains it from beyond the arc. KD's got 29.
That's his second three-pointer of the night. 1 in each half. Trying to keep the defense honest.
Williams with the ball. He's picked up by KD. And here's George for 3. Rebound, Brooklyn. Jordan's...
And offensively, he has been a liability more than he's helped this quarter.
Outside Irving. Three-pointer. They grab their own miss.
Love the determination he showed there, getting himself into good position under the glass.
With the presence of mind to know just where the rebound was going to come down. Well timed. Here's Beverley following the basket by DeAndre Jordan. And here's Beverley. Williams for 3 and right on through for another basket. He's got 5 made on 5 of 9 shooting.
Quick feet, quick release. Hard to check Lou Williams from beyond the arc.
Now, here is Irving. Lobs it up for Jordan, and DeAndre Jordan throws it down.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop. Here's Beverley. Good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist.
And I tell you what, they're doing their best to cut down the lead with some smart offense here in the second half. Shot selection much improved since the break.
Now here's Irving. Dishes to Durant. Down low. And they double up Jordan. Leonard against Irving. Just 4 to shoot. No good from outside. Got the defender off his feet with the pump fake, but couldn't knock it down.
boy, did they need that rebound. I mean, they have struggled on the boards overall, but still with a chance to win.
I don't know how many shots he's missed this quarter, but they're going to have to find offense from someone else. Man, at what point do you blame the play calling more than the player?
The kick out to Williams. And there's the call on Kyrie Irving. That's foul number 2 for him. And the Clippers making a switch here. Shamet's checked in. And here is Los Angeles now. 11-point game. George against Durant. Shot clock at 5. Shoots from 12. And he drops that one in. And it's 13 points for Paul George.
And the mid-range jumper really right in George's comfort zone. When he isn't blowing by guys and finishing at the rim, he's knocking that one down with consistency.
That was excellent contest, preventing him from making something that's usually automatic.
You know, the ill-advised threes isn't how you want to close the gap. They've got to have better shot selection. Well, another 10-cup moment here because he continues to miss shot after shot from three-point range. This is not a fourth quarter he's going to want to remember.
Nets leading by 9. To the paint. Here's Jordan. Throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a three-point play. It's going to be on Montrezl Harrell.
You really have to hit DeAndre if you want to prevent him from scoring sometimes. He is just so strong down there in the paint.
Jordan no good on the free throw. Clippers trail by 11. And that one's good. Shamet.
That's the pass you want. Orchestrating the offense, creating for others.
And Durant gets double teamed. Back to Jordan. KD against George. Draws contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
This is what the analytics prefer. Shots at the rim or from 3.
That's good from Chandler. Clippers trail by 12. George with the ball. To the wing on the left. Beverly for 3. Jordan with the rebound. Jordan's got his 16th rebound on the night. .109 left here in the fourth quarter. Irving passes to Harris. Let's keep it alive. Lobs it up for Jordan, and the dunk by Jordan.
And clearly, we will not be witnessing a spirited comeback tonight, albeit as exciting as that would be. This was an excellent all-around performance for the Nets.
In the end, they had a better shooting percentage, and that's what made the difference. Sometimes, you know, things go your way. The other team wasn't catching many lucky breaks themselves.
Yeah, and Kevin, not all about luck. I thought their overall shot selection was better.
And we watched them all night long. No one could really stop them. Just another excellent game it was for KD.
What was impressive to me, it felt like he made an impact in so many areas. Some of the effort won't show up in the stat sheet, but I noticed it.
That's good from Harris. And Harris drops them both. 23 seconds left in the fourth. Outside Robinson. Three-pointer. Gets the three-pointer to fall. 11 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Durant deciding where to go with it. And so it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one. A confident win, and one where they clearly showed the greater effort.
Yeah, I mean, it was a solid performance, particularly here at home. And I think they built off that edge of being here and play with just a little more confidence than their opponent.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thank you, Kevin.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. Now, for Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA here on 2K Sports. See you later.